address the name change? What was your mindset when the change came about from K.dot to Kendrick Lamar?
K.dot, I first started rhyming when I was 13. And when I said I want to sit down and I want to perfect my craft, I really went after studying all the greats. Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas. You know what I mean? Just to better my lyrical skills, because I felt that was the best, you know what I mean, in my time period. All over the world, I'm sure everybody else feel like it. So it was just me basically developing myself. I mean, when people heard K.dot, they was like, yo, the kid is dope, he can rap, but who is he? You know what I mean? That went on for years. He's just another cat in the streets that can rap good, right? So I was like, you know what? I want people to know who I am as a person and what I represent. So I woke up one morning, I said, the best way to start it off is giving me my name change, my real name. Someone my mother been calling me for years. And this is who I am, and I'm gonna start putting that on records, you know what I mean? And the shit transcended where I'm putting it on records and it's represent me and people accept it, you know what I mean? Because they can relate. And that was just the mind state. I felt like, what is an artist, you know what I mean, if you don't know who they are? The biggest people you felt like you can relate to their story, like the Tupac, Biggie, you know what I mean, Nas, Jay, you know what I mean? So I just basically want to pattern myself after that and step up to the next level and mature, you know?
It was one of your freestyles. You talk about being a good kid growing up in the Mad City.
Yeah, good kid in the Mad City, that's something that I represent. That's something I represent for the whole city of Compton. I feel that we all good kids in the Mad City. You know what I mean? It's just the circumstance that's around us turns us into the evils that the world, I mean, puts upon the adolescents that's growing up in the city, whether it's gang violence, of course, whether it's police brutality, whether it's drugs, whether it's women. You know what I mean? It all stems from being a kid and it's just the shit you exposed to, you know what I mean? I was exposed to it too, but I was fortunate enough to have a active pops in my life, you know what I mean, to show me the stepping stones and show me what's right and wrong, you know what I mean? Most of the friends I grew up with didn't have no pops. You know what I mean? If they did, they weren't active, you know? So I was real fortunate. I mean, he went through all that shit before. And out of respect, I transcended my lifestyle and patterned it after his. Not after his, but, you know what I mean, guiding the right way he wanted me to do, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I got into my ignorant shit, everybody did. But at the end of the day, I stayed in progress of what was right, you know what I mean?
Another freestyle, you say you can't be a game, you can't be easy. You feel that because you're from Compton, people try to put you in a box?
Yeah, they do, because Compton has, I mean, it's dope that we started the gangster rap, but I feel that it's way more versatility out here than what people have heard over the years, you know what I mean? I don't want people to put me in a box of just gangster rap, it's just a hardcore, boom, boom. I got that in me, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm from the city, born and raised. It's what I've been around, you know what I mean? What I've been hearing for years, but it's the next level I think we can go to and people can start seeing. I think I can do that, you know?
I mean, I think for me, well, Nick also, I grew up in the days of like, when Compton was NWA,
yeah,
Dre back in his heyday,
yeah, exactly.
That generation of hip hop and that kind of music coming from that city.
Exactly.
Describe what Compton's like now. You mentioned earlier it's kind of like a little bit of a rebel mentality. Is it? Give us a picture of what Compton is now. If you're a youth or a teenager or like a young adult growing up, how it maybe differs from that generation in that time.
I would say Compton now is, as far as the gang culture, it's way more of a, how can I say this? I wouldn't say trend. I would say something that's in you to do, to be a part of the gang. Super heavy. I mean, I think it's worse because back then, you be in a mind state of a 16-year-old and you get into the mentality of being from your hood or your block, right? 16. But now, I got little cousins that's 9 years old that's ragging, flagging. You know what I'm saying? Where it's really fucking it up even more because ain't nobody schooling the youth no more. You know what I mean? Because all the cousins, all the older cousins, they locked up now. Of course, the pops is gone, but now the cousins is gone. You know what I mean? At a young, tender age, so it's really getting to a real sad point. You know what I mean? But we still have our fun moments where we have our youth centers and all that, which is some positive shit to help the city. But it needs to be more. You know, and that's the type of shit that people don't understand. It's bigger than music for me. You know what I mean, I done seen the city. I done had uncles pass and cousins pass in the city. You know what I mean, I'm trying to take it to the next level where motherfuckers can at least embrace each other and not sweat over the motherfucking colors. Because at the end of the day, we just fucking up ourselves anyway. You know what I mean? It's too much motherfucking pain. I don't want to do too much motherfucking pain losing people to even keep glorifying that shit. You know what I mean? That element is always in me, but at the end of the day, we all know it ain't right.